Hi everyone, wish you all a very good evening. In my previous class, I dealt with number and gender. Continuing the same class, same topic, that is noun, today I am going to deal with case. Well, first of all, let us understand what a case is. A case is the relation in which a noun or pronoun stands to some other words, or the change of form by which this relation is indicated is called a case. That means each of these relations is called the case of its noun or pronoun. In simple term, we can say case of a noun or pronoun expresses the relation in which it stands to some other words in a sentence. Now, there are 8 cases. Let us see. First one is subjective or nominative case. This subjective or nominative case, it acts as a subject to the verb. Suppose I say clouds, thunder. Clouds, thunder. That means clouds here is noun and thunder is verb. So this is as acting as a subject. This clouds is acting as a subject to the verb thunder. Similarly, another example, Ram is dancing. This Ram is here acting as subject to the verb dancing. Next one is objective or accusative case. It works as a direct object. For example, when I say she composed a poem, here poem is direct object. Similarly, he played a match. A match is here direct object. The third one is instrumental case. It is used as an instrument for the action. My father beats me with a stick. This stick is acting as instrument of the action beating. The fourth one is dative case, used as an indirect object. I gave him a toffee. Here him is acting as indirect object, and so it is in dative case. Next one is ablative case. It works to indicate ablation. Ablation means removal of something. That is, when we say the leaves fell off the tree, here the tree is acting as separating the leaves from it. Similarly, if I say the leaves fell off the tree, here tree is acting as the ablation of the action fell. And next one is possessive case or genitive case. It works as a possessor of something. For example, Ram's father is an MLA. Ram's father is an MLA. Here Ram's is acting as possessor of something. Similarly, when I say there comes my brother, my is acting here as possessive pronoun. Possessive adjective, and shows possession of something. Next one is locative case, expresses the location of another noun or pronoun. For example, when I say play in the field, here field acts as location of the action play. Or when I say the books are on the table, that means this table is acting as location for the books. And next, the last one is vocative case. It is used to address somebody. Children, come here. You stand there. These are 8 parts, 8 classes, 8 divisions according to the old grammarians, but the modern grammarians, they state that there are only 3 cases in English: nominative, objective and possessive. To understand it, let us go through in detail. Well, to understand why the modern grammarians have stated only 3 cases, let us go through the 8 cases of the old grammarians in detail. Suppose I am taking the 8 cases of he. First, he is nominative case and its objective case becomes him. Its instrumental case becomes with him and dative case becomes for or to him. Then from him becomes ablative case, his becomes possessive case, in or on him becomes locative case, and he becomes vocative case. So if we go through all these, there are 3 forms only: he, him and his. These 3 forms have been used in different ways. So now let us come into modern grammarians. Let us examine modern grammarians and go through all the pronouns. Suppose I am taking I. Its nominative case is I, objective case becomes me, and possessive adjective is mine, whereas possessive pronoun is mine. My is possessive adjective and mine is possessive pronoun. Similarly, we, nominative case is we, objective is us, pronoun, possessive pronoun is our, and possessive adjective is our, and possessive pronoun is ours. You, nominative is you, objective is you, possessive adjective is your, and possessive pronoun is yours. He, nominative is he, objective is him, and possessive is only one, possessive adjective as well as possessive pronoun is his. She, if you are taking she, it becomes nominative is she, objective is her, then possessive adjective is her and possessive pronoun is hers. 8, nominative is it, objective is it, and possessive is its. They, nominative is they, objective becomes them, and in the case of possessive adjective it is their, and possessive pronoun it is theirs. Similarly, who, nominative is who, objective is whom, and possessive is whose. Last one, which, nominative is which, objective is which, and possessive is whereof. Now, let us discuss how these cases are formed. Observing the above examples, we can conclude that a noun or a pronoun has only 3 different forms which are used in 8 cases. The 3 forms are used in nominative, objective and possessive cases. In the instrumental, dative, ablative, locative cases, or objective form with different prepositions is used. In vocative case, the nominative form with an exclamatory mark is used. So it is generally said that there are 3 cases in English. In fact, there are 3 forms but 8 cases. Now, let us see how the formation of possessive case takes place. here we have to use certain rules. The first rule, by adding apostrophe s to singular nouns, for example, boy, apostrophe s becomes boys. It is possession. That means, suppose I say boys bicycle, that means this bicycle belongs to this boy. Ram's house. The second one is by adding apostrophe s to plural nouns. For example, men's house, men apostrophe s, men's house. Children's park. Third is by adding apostrophe s to the last word of a compound noun. For example, father-in-law's house, father-in-law's house. The fourth one is by adding apostrophe s to a multi-word noun, Chand Book Depot's shop, Chand Book Depot's shop. Then the fifth one is by adding apostrophe s to the last word of a noun in apposition. Chandragupta the Great's reign. Chandragupta the Great's reign. Great's Great apostrophe s. Great's reign. And the sixth one is by using only an apostrophe to the plural nouns ending in s. The plural form of boy is boys, and when we add apostrophe, that is after s, when apostrophe is added, it becomes boys belongingness. Then the last one is by putting only an apostrophe when the last syllable of a noun has many hissing sounds. For example, justice said, Jesus lied. Now, coming to uses of this possessive case, let us see. We use apostrophe s or apostrophe simply. First of all, with living things, king's chariot, cat's mew. With personified things, India's Jawan, death's sorrow. Then with nouns denoting time, weight and space. And the fourth one is in certain phrases and idioms like a rupee's worth. Next one is uses of possessive case with of. We use possessive case with of when a noun has demonstrative and possessive adjectives which is used with it. Mark here, when a noun has demonstrative and possessive adjective which is used with it, at that time of is used. For example, when we say John's book, it is incorrect. A book of John is correct. This shirt is incorrect, and its correct form is this shirt of mine. Here one thing is to be remembered. A book of John means a book about John or written by John, whereas a book of John's means one of many books owned by John. So this was about formation of possessive case and its uses. Thank you.